Remember when you told me you believe in.
Hi, and welcome, my friends. I have been really thinking, like all of you have been thinking, like these 21 days of lockdown that we experienced, and it was just out of blue that it hit us in such a way. And all of us had experienced it. And the word corona has become something so dangerous, so deadly that we don't realize in what way it can affect our lives. Every one of us have done something to support this cause, as given by the call of our Prime Minister. He told us to stay inside because the world knows that the only medicine for this virus is for us to be away from each other. That might be the future social terms by which we will live. And my friends and my students, and all whom I welcome you to join me in this YouTube channel that I am trying to create to express and to help. Because virtual reality is coming back into our lives where one day students and teachers and administrators will have to live with it. There is no other way. Because this virus corona is not going to go away. It's going to be with us. Today, we find it not present in the area that we live in. But certainly, some way or the other, it can come and disturb our lives here for more longer lockdown period. Certainly, we don't want to do that. We don't want to be the cause to bring those lockdown period extended in our areas. So we have to support this cause of the call of our Prime Minister to stay inside our homes. But we have stayed so long inside our homes that, really we are really fed up. And my smaller friends, I think you are really fed up. You wish you want to come back to school, come back to the classrooms, meet your friends, and all the laughter and jokes and experience you will want to share. You really are confined into your house, in the four walls, and practically you are doing very much nothing. Because at home, that environment of the class, the school, the communication with the teachers and to your principal and the other administrators, you have lost contact with. You had been living so long under their guidance. Now, practically, you are back into your own house where your parents are guiding you. And you are finding a lot of difficulties, practically a lot of difficulties, because some of you live in a very closed neighborhood where all the neighbors are staying together, so your movement has been curtailed. I also experienced and I thought, what should I do? Many of my colleagues are doing great work in the activities of the social life. And many of us are supporting by staying inside our homes. That is what we are doing. And everyone's sacrifice during this period is important. So I started thinking what I could do when I'm still idle in the house. I read books, I thought I'll start teaching the students and helping them in one way or the other. So I started a WhatsApp group and started sending assignments to them, and they used to write, and sometimes I used to question them in their questions. But students away from the teachers and in their homes, and during this break period of, I don't know how many more days we are going to experience this, but certainly it is going to be a long period. So you also then tend not to show me your assignments, or maybe you have other activities which you are engaged in, or maybe you're not interested. I don't know, but I think I am very happy that many of the students and young ones, they took the guidance, and I started to check the questions and the answers, and they were helped. But for me, it was my being engaged, so that these young ones who have been completely uprooted from the environment of the school will again experience or learn while they are in the lockdown. So I thought maybe I should make a YouTube channel, and I thought the name, and I thought it'll be a tutorial buddy. Tutorial buddy. And my son and my wife, they supported me in this effort. And my son said, okay, you can use my study table to do this. And then I thought, maybe the lessons that are being taught in the classroom, I can help you understand them wherever I can. Wherever I can. There are certain subjects which are beyond my capacity, or I am not so good at it. So I will avoid them. But wherever I would be able to explain, I will explain to you the questions and will go through the lessons. And I invite you, especially the students, I invite you to please join into this program. I do not know the YouTubers' name. They mentioned a certain sentence. I'm not very good at it. I don't know how to. If you say like, please like कर दो यार. Please share भी कर दो यार. Please subscribe भी कर दो यार. अरे तेरे का कुछ पैसा भी नहीं जाता. That might be my real motive in starting this. So I want you to support me, and I will try to explain to you lessons in science, where I am teaching, and in social studies, and maybe some English and grammar. So wherever, when you find space below there, you find space below there, or in my Instagram handle, you'll find that you can share your comments and suggestions. I need your support in this effort to make the students still in the real motive of the classes they are attending. So they will feel the teacher or somebody is looking after them also during this break. And please share this, like it please. And in the next program which I'm going to put you through is, I'll start talking about your textbooks, and we will all together learn. I'm not a good expert in everything or anything, but in my own way, I will read and I'll explain to you, and you, I know, might never be satisfied, but at least you'll be able to understand the basic concepts of the subjects which are in your textbooks. That will be my effort. So friends, Please like it, share it, and always share your comments in my Instagram. I will be following you. Thank you very much. See you next time.